I really loved the overall presentation of this film. It reminded me a lot of Once Upon a Time in America, Once Upon a Time in the West, Phantom Thread. Just the combination of music and visuals is just so epic. There's a lot of shots tracking a character through an environment. There's no cuts, just moves with the character. Um, and there's a great moment near the beginning. Adrian Brody, he's in a this like claustrophobic space. It's very tight. So great. Really, really loved this film. The blossom is so big, so beautiful, so sweet, so dark. I would go on crusade to see this presentation when I was watching it. I want to see Once Upon a Time in America in a theater. I think I really liked a lot of the writing, maybe not all of it. I think the second half had some drama that didn't impact me as much as it should have. And I was tired by the second half, but I think the film just it had a good intention. I liked it a lot. There's seeds planted in the first half that really show Adrian Brody, Adrian Brody's character, their destructive nature, um, and when he repeats these same actions in the second half, you're just like no, like he's gonna mess it up again. But there's no permanent consequences when he does repeat these actions, and that's just a little frustrating. Um, yeah, uh, and I think too there could have been a couple more scenes that could have just had added a little more depth to some of the characters, and I think would have made the drama, the a lot of the very dramatic, heavy moments even more impactful. There's and yeah, the relationship between Adrian Brody's character, who I can't pronounce her name, so that's why I'm saying the actor, and this rich guy Van Buren is so it's so interesting. This rich guy, he has like a big ego, and he loves talking about himself, and he's very rich. He's just very successful, but he's obsessed with Adrian Brody. Just it's interesting. He's obsessed and jealous, but he's very like prideful of himself. He's very arrogant, um, and it's just interesting to see the dynamic. Uh, yeah, and there's a scene between them that is so crazy in the second half. It's insane. Um, my jaw dropped. I just didn't. I didn't see it coming. Um, and I was saying some characters could use more depth. I'm thinking the rich guy's son could have used a bit more depth because he's just so hateable. You just hate him throughout, or at least I did throughout the movie. And I think if we got a scene similar to, or a scene that like established just a toxic relationship, and I think maybe even like something similar to what Adrian Brody goes through, just to give him a little more depth, and then make some of the crazy scenes between Van Buren and Adrian Brody more impactful. If if just seeds were planted. Um, I really actually liked the ending. I think it could have used maybe a more. I think the ending could have used a more surreal sequence that shows Adrian Brody confronting his demons and probably failing, um, but still trying to, and just, I don't know, just like a dream-like sequence. I would have really appreciated. I also liked the last line of dialogue. I think it wraps up Adrian Brody's character, just kind of summarizes him in one sentence pretty well. So I liked that. This film I think is worth checking out, and if you love it, I think you'll either